If all men in the world decided they were done with women and had to be on their own, it would be the end of them all. Being powerful and self-sufficient in the absence of men. According to the numerous examples I've seen in my personal life and among those around me, it is usually the women who have a man who can provide for them that end up having a better quality of life. Not so much if they were both dirt broke. One of their children would have to make the ultimate sacrifice to be their parents' retirement plan and make their parents' final days on earth as comfortable as possible. I have had the good fortune to meet all of different types of ladies throughout my life. Let me tell you something else. Most women are doomed if their husband does not plan for their retirement. If they had children who were never financially independent or successful, or if they did not have children and neglected to plan for retirement. All of these ladies have achieved financial success. So when your ex-partners leave you because they believe they can level up, do better, and the grass has grown greener. On the other hand, the last 40 years speak for themselves. Nearly all of these three women are in their 60s and 70s. So when we hear them declare they are strong and independent, and we see career women delaying having children, I know they are not thinking long-term and need a reality check. Without a spouse or children, she has no guaranteed safety net for the rest of her life. Allow me to tell you something. One of the saddest things is to watch an elderly homeless woman who has no choice but to live on the streets. She will most likely receive assistance from someone or a government agency, but it usually tells a narrative. When you see an elderly woman, most of the time, it's because she was stubborn to the end, believing she could do it on her own without the control and authority of a man. That is the truth I've witnessed over the years with women who find themselves in difficult situations. Another reason some women wind up homeless is due to drugs, poor choices they make for themselves, or a devastating accident, as though their house had burned down. That is why I advocate for not feeling sorry for women. People are often inclined to rescue women simply because they are women, without checking to see what put them in that predicament or turning a blind eye when they see them in a difficult circumstance. You must have ice-cold veins out here in these streets and quit feeling sorry for women who chose the struggle, because I tell you, if it was a male, you would probably not care. Every day, people walk over homeless men without giving a hoot. I do that as well. To demonstrate that I am not a hypocrite, when I see homeless women or hear an BS story about a lady on the point of economic collapse, I don't care, and I won't aid these people because I know they put themselves there 9 times out of 10 by being rebellious. You begin to notice trends in human behavior and conclude that the majority of females are stupid. Listen up, gentlemen. Most women are where they are in their lives economically because they made poor judgments when they were young, which compounded into their middle to late years. Trust me, I've seen it happen numerous times. A young woman who had a teenage pregnancy is an illustration of this. This woman will subsequently become a single mother without the assistance of a father to care for the children. Women behave in this manner because they do not consider the long term. We must accept is that women only got this far because they had men to protect and provide for them. It is clear that most single mothers are bad parents when you look at the children they raise. So far, we've looked at surviving and raising children, which they're supposed to be the best at. And so far, it's an L. If guys abandon them and cease caring about them, they would have to learn how to build a house or structure from the ground up, which would take years, if not decades, just to learn. And to make matters worse, women are incapable of enduring long periods of severe physical exertion. It will have a greater impact on their bodies than it would have for the normal man to experience the repercussions of hard work. The next step is to keep civilization going so that they can survive. As I already indicated, women only survived this long because of what was between their legs. It would have been a wrap if it hadn't been for the men's need for a weird moist vice grip. It is primarily males who risk their lives to keep the lights on, build pipelines, and purify water so that we can all survive. They are screwed. This is based on the assumption that men took whatever they built, created, and could transport, leaving women to start over. If they had to figure it out on their own within a week, half of them would have been easily dispatched to the shadow realm. So when you hear them pounding their chests and acting all-powerful and independent, it's only because males are still responsible for establishing and maintaining the world.